Step into the vibe, oh yeah. Feel the rhythm rise high, we're living life. Let's fly, off tap life. Sky's the limit, no shy. Off tap life.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction request. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing and join the family. Absolutely love to have you. Alright guys, this one right here is from Jazzy J and Daniel, it says, and the name of the song is Wing and it's called Dopamine. This is the official video. It says beatbox. Are we, y'all say we getting some beatboxing? I ain't gonna say much, but you guys who know that, you know, I do some beatboxing, and all that kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, my first song I ever made in my entire life, because I didn't actually have any actual equipment and stuff to really make music on, was me using my mouth, and I just made a bunch of sounds and tracks with my mouth, and that's how I started, man, music. So, hey, I'm waiting for this one. Okay. Jazzy said, hey Faith, my son Daniel thought you might like this. Thank you, Jazzy J. Hope everything's going your way. And say hi to your son Daniel. Say hi to him today. Alright guys, anyways, we're going to go ahead and hope this slay. So without further ado, for me, for Daniel, for Jazzy, and all of you, let's get off tap.
The brain's motivation neurotransmitter, dopamine. Dopamine.
It's crazy that this happens to be the request, guys, because seriously, I literally was just thinking about, and this was just earlier, like I was already thinking about when I was making my music, like the first time I was making my music and stuff, and I was like, man, you know, it'd be dope. It crashed. This thing, what's technology, man? Browsers shouldn't be crashing in 2025. Come on now, what's going on? Anyways, I'll fix that in a second. But man, I was like, dude, you know, it'd be dope. I should make a song and do it live, like stream it, so you guys can see me in the process of making a song live with only my mouth, like I used to do when I was a kid, and make it into like an actual song and show the process of me making all the different sounds with my mouth, each and every track, do it live, and just show you guys how I used to do it back in the day when I was just a little kid, man. And I figured that out by myself, like how to do a multi-track session, you know, with no instruments with my mouth. At the time I did also eventually get a piano and a keyboard, you know, had my mom's organ and things, but my mouth was the biggest part of the whole show, man. So this is cool. This brings back really awesome memories, and this guy's talented, man. He is really good with it too. So shout out, man. Shout out to this guy here. He is definitely really good. Also, if you guys want to see me make that video, let me know in the comments below, because I'll do it. Even if y'all don't even want me to, I'll do it. Let me fix this thing crashing. Oh, guess we gotta start over. It's only 2 minutes long, this video, so let's let him cook. I've said a lot. We'll let this is 2 minutes. I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then I'll give you my thoughts. All right, let's do that, because, you know, this is fire. And anyways, it's short. Let's go.
The brain's motivation neurotransmitter, dopamine. 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 Dopamine now. Can you feel it now? Check it. Dopamine.
Good, not bad.
Nostalgia. We're gonna start this one called nostalgia, because look, guys, seriously, this is exactly how I used to make my first music, man. And I've said this a few times, and it just is what it is, man. It just brings back such amazing memories, man. And the crazy thing is he's doing it now. I mean, I don't know if he's doing it because he ain't got any equipment or any way to assess equipment or anything. I don't know if he's just doing it because he loves beatboxing and stuff. But when I first started, I didn't even know what beatboxing was. I didn't even know that was a thing. I just knew I wanted to make music, dude. I wanted to make music, and I didn't have equipment, and I didn't know how to make music except with my mouth. So that's what I did. That's all I had, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't have access to anything else, So I had this, my mom's double cassette player. Like, my mom and dad, they had this, like, one of these kind of little portable double cassette player things. And I just got a bunch of cassette tapes, and I started making sounds with my mouth and flipping the tapes back and forth to overlap them to create a multi-track song, dude. That's how I did it. Right? Genius, right? I think so. Anyways, it was really just an incredible thing to be able to figure out just the basics of music, melody, song structure, arranging a song and all that kind of stuff from a young age, being able to do it and only using your mouth and thinking, okay, this would be a cool riff, or this would be a cool break, or this would be a cool intro, or outro, and everything in between. And so I got mad respect for anyone who could do that, because recreating the sounds that you guys hear, very expensive instruments, creating with your mouth as the instrument is dope, dude. And it takes a lot of talent to be able to do it. I'm not saying that I'm the greatest at it personally. I mean, I just do what I do, man. I ain't even worried about what anyone thinks, because like I said, I started doing it when I was a kid, and that was my way to first get into making music, you know what I mean? And so it's just one of those really cool special stories, special moments, special memory things for me, and things to be able to see that brings those memories back for me. But also, it's just cool to see that still beatboxing and things like that is alive, and well, like these are crafts and art forms that have, started back a long time ago, and it's good to still see people being creative with, just all these different styles of music creation, whether they're old ways or new ways, and fuse them together to get new days. Right now, you hear it like this, right? I don't know when this came out, actually. I could be saying this, and this came out 20 years ago. I don't know. I'm assuming it ain't that old. Matter of fact, I mean, we could find out right now if we wanted to. Where that? We could find out. And there it is. This looks like 2 months ago it was uploaded, so it might be pretty new. But it's just really cool, man, to see creativity like that. You know what I mean? That's what makes music so cool, because people, let me tell you right now, if you want to make a song, if you want to get into music, use what you got. Like, don't let anything stop you from just making a joyful noise. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get out there and use what you got. Use what you got. And that's a powerful thing. Your mouth is a powerful instrument. A lot of people don't really appreciate just how powerful an instrument your mouth is. It is just incredible. As you can see, this guy right here killed it. I'd love this song to actually be a song where, it started out as this version. He might even have one. You guys could let me know. Like, but imagine this is so my song creation process, a lot of times I'll hum and beatbox and create a song just on the spot, like into my, my phone. Like I'll record an idea, a concept, an idea, and I'll just kind of like and I'll just have my idea, right? And then that will be it. And then I'll, like, while I'm humming and coming up with this idea of the song, and then I'll like, okay, yeah, and then I'm gonna have like a verse or a melody or a hook or whatever's coming like that. So I'll be like, boom, and I'll be like, and then I'll like figure it all out, and then I'll record all this in my idea, my concept, and then later on when I go into the studio, I'll actually take that idea and then I'll actually create it into a whole full song, and just using that as my idea. So I still, even to this day, I guess I didn't even really think about it, but I still use that basic way that I first learned how to start making music with my mouth, and just come up with ideas. And like, just, it starts with a beat, it starts with a melody, it starts all that from my mouth. And then or sometimes I'm just singing a song, like, and I just already have the melody up in here, and I'll sing the whole song, or I'll hum it or something and record it, and then I'll add all the other layers and stuff. And there's been times where I've made songs where I've actually, like, had all the instruments and stuff in the studio, and decided to sneak in some of my mouth sounds into the song, and people were like, didn't even know, because it sounds like it's an actual instrument, stuff like that. So I love this. Oh man, this is so good. This is so good, because again, man, it's just nostalgia. As I started talking about right now, y'all heard me say nostalgia is such a beautiful thing. And it is. This brings back those type of memories. This guy is really good, man. I would probably want to hear some more of his stuff. And that DOPAMINE song, man, produce it. Make it into a freaking, just full on, if you haven't already, it could already be a freaking song out there, and I just didn't know. Anyways, freaking, I'd love to hear more of his stuff. This guy is really talented, really good. Again, being able to have that type of vocal control, being able to throw your voice, to throw sounds, to, be able to maneuver your lips and your tongue and your throat and everything in between, and your vocal cords, getting everything to just work just right, to be able to create all these unique sounds, to create something that's really cool like this. It's a skill, man. It's a real skill. You know what I mean? Like, it's a real skill. So it's cool to see this guy's mastered it. This guy's really good at it. Like, freaking hell. Like, I wonder if I would have, like, that's another thing. Like, I wonder if I would have just kept doing that from when I was a kid. I guess I did here and there when I was making songs, but I mean, like, just nonstop, and made that my thing. Like, the only way I'm going to make songs is with my mouth forever. I'm not going to use any instruments. I wonder how that would have went. Like, So, no instruments, huh? Just your mouth. Yeah, we're gonna take a pass on it. No, but I love the creativity in artists who are not afraid to just do their thing, stand on your own 2 feet, and just not care what anyone else thinks about it. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, he's like, dude, I'm gonna make a song, I'm gonna throw it out there, and I'm just gonna record it with me beatboxing, and that's it. And that's fire, dude. That's the way to do it. I'm actually inspired to you know, and I said that, you know, I was already thinking, that's, you know, this is a sign, because I was already thinking about doing something like this. You know, I was like, dude, it'd be a cool video for everyone to see how I used to make music when I first started making music with just this thing here. This thing right here, dude. This thing right here. Man. I remember when, you know, you just sit there and you have this super crazy idea, and you're like, oh man, I wish I was in the studio right now, and you're like, oh man, I'll just get my phone, I'll work it out now, and I'll save it, and I'll go later. That's how it is, dude. That's how it is. Okay, Jazzy's son, Daniel, you have done a fantastic job with its request. This is freaking spectacular. You now have been given permission to offer other song requests to your mother, because this is a good one. So, okay, what's it say? The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, or something like that. That saying goes, because, well, guess what? I mean, Jazzy always gives great requests. Jazzy, you do a good job. You do a good job. You do a good job with the wall. But you do a good job with the reaction requests, and your son, he's following your footsteps. So, bravo. Well done. Great job. I'm going to give you all 10 out of 10 stars for that. How about that? We'll go ahead and do 11 out of 10. How about that? Anyways, guys, you know, funny thing is, y'all can do 11 out of 10 reaction requests too, because all you gotta do is follow the link in the description. Y'all can tell me y'all little favorite little quirky song that maybe someone made with, instead of them, you know, I ain't gonna use my mouth, I'm gonna go ahead and use my toes. I'm gonna use my toes while I scratch my nose. Anyways, doesn't matter how you compose. See what I did there? Anyways, thank you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. And as always, remember to, on the fullest, keep it off tap. Off tap out.
We gotta get out of here! I'll catch you guys later for another vlog!